Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis 2. This is episode 8. So last time we finished off the underwater section as Regina and had to kill off a seemingly very large plesiosaur to obtain the key to the Edward City port, which turns out to not be too close to Edward City as we still have to go through a volcano to get to it. And in the volcano, we first encountered Inostransevia, which, as I thought, is a very ancient predecessor to the mammals in the family of therapsids, which means it dramatically predates the dinosaurs. Now, considering some of the other ones, like the Allosaur and Tyrannosaur, are already from different time periods, that makes it seem like we are most definitely not in a specific ancient time period, or at least they are not from this time period, but have been deposited here by time fuckery as well. So I guess at some point in the plot they will tell us when exactly we are, because we did get a call from the one other survivor of the camp attack at the start of the game, the fella in the cowboy hat, who said he found survivors and then we lost contact, so we're heading to Edward City to try to find him. Now we got kind of rock blocked last time, but of course we bought a ammo upgrade, so we should have plenty of mines to make our way through. We also bought this anti-tank rifle, which we're going to test out here. Wow. That seemed pretty effective. And it seems to dramatically solve our problem of having no long-range weapons. Wow, just the way it blows them backwards is amazing. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this gun. That is fun to fire. I should have bought some ammo upgrades, but, you know, next time we have a good pool of money. Alright, so it's probably not very good against oviraptors, or is kind of overkill, so we're going to switch back to the shotgun, and I guess we'll keep the flame wall. Last time I also figured out the secret battle technique known as switching friggin' targets with the assigned button, which would have come in handy a lot earlier if I had actually used it. You little shit. It's not perfect, you know, it's not going to guarantee that I'm always not going to get hit, but it definitely helps with target acquisition. He was about to spit on me. That actually would have been a good spot for a firewall. Sometimes I'm not really sure why they don't die when it seems like they're about to. But the Inostransevia themselves didn't seem that strong once we flipped them over. And, again, we have enough mine ammo that we can actually... Okay. No way to do this part without getting hit. Ow. At least we're not taking a lot of damage anymore because of our armor. You shall not pass. Nope, they passed. The shotgun's not very good anymore. Now that we have even upgraded oviraptors, it's kind of crap. But again, we don't have a good, like, mid-tier weapon. This screen I don't know how to avoid when there's one coming from either side. It's like, just take the hit, bro. Kind of surprised this game doesn't have anything like the dodge system in Resident Evil 3. But I guess the idea is you have enough firepower that you don't really need to avoid every hit. You know, it's not like we're going to run out of med packs anytime soon. It would actually be a waste for me to heal right now, since these guys can't exactly kill us quickly. Alright, I guess we can try out the anti-tank rifle on these fellas as well. I don't think it's going to do much. I think it's going to be just as ineffective against their armored side, because otherwise that would be too easy. Right. Hot lava. Now, from what we saw last time, this area just kind of circles around itself. It doesn't really have multiple paths. Oh, he still hit me. Alright, yeah, it's not nearly as effective on them. But I guess I was using multiple solid cannon shots before, so it's not that much of a difference. In fact, we should probably use that just because it's less multi-purpose. And we don't know how long until our next reload. Oh no, it's only one shot. Never mind. These guys do seem to kind of despawn if you get a screen or two ahead of them. Because, like, there was one more in that room that's just gone now. Alright, I think we got as far as Cave 4 last time, before we ran out of mines. Now, even if these guys are omnivores, why do they live in a volcano? There's nothing else here. They would have to venture out of this volcano every day to feed. I don't want to be too willy-nilly with these because we do still have a limited supply of mines. Wow, we hit this one from really far away. But somehow didn't hit this one in a direct line with the other one. I don't get it. I'm just hitting the wall. There we go. 10 combo. It's gotta be worth some points. 11,400. I'll take it. Wait, I didn't take damage there? Thought I did. Well, I'll take that 12,000 as well. Thank you very much. Alright, this is where we got stopped. And of course, we don't have a map in this area, so I can't even, like, figure out what we're missing. Out of the way. These friggin' little corner rocks. Okay. So did I just do a loop? I did just do a loop. Okay, this seems like the way out. And oh look, there was a screen here to get ammo, which we could have reached if we had 2 more mines. Or 1 more mine, I guess. Alright, so there was still another path back there. Yeah, you can see the entire volcano is a gray zone. I can't believe I nearly made it, though, without using up all my mines. And then I bought, like, 50 extra capacity. Alright, well, before we go that way, let's check this other path at the start branch. Wait for it. Never mind. I thought I would get both of them, but apparently not. So if we go back here, and then go this way, it's just an item. Medpack M. I mean, we could always use another one. That wasn't really worth going back for. I'm glad it's also not one of those weird cases where if you hit them with the mine while they're upside down, it flips them back over again. It seems like it would be a decent place to farm these guys for points. Because it's right next to a save, so you can just reload. But we're not going to do that, because, again, we're not exactly hurting for points. We've kind of been able to afford most of the things we needed. I think there's still a rocket launcher up for sale, though. Yep, 50,000, which we could buy, but I don't think we will just yet. I wish we could get, like, an extended barrel or something for our shotgun to make it a little more effective at mid-range, instead of jamming it up against a dinosaur to do anything. I mean, honestly, we don't even really need to save money for ammo, because even to fill all of that up, it was like 2,000. Could get some more cartridges for my big boy. It is actually pretty pricey, though. 14,000. And we could still afford the rocket launcher. Okay, we don't have any tools available at the moment. So let's buy this. If we ever find another big dinosaur, or big creature, we'll use it on them. The range says 10, which is a little concerning for a rocket-propelled grenade. Alright. So that's the volcano complete. No reason to backtrack through there.
Regina. Go, Regina! Head towards that control tower! I'll cover you!
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a cannon up here. Why did she run right towards it? She saw it coming.
This must be their nest. I can't handle this by myself. Use that signal bullet. I'll blast a big one to the place you point to.
Right.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna kill a lot of Allosaurs here with a marker gun. Or the game crashed? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. It's just a long load. Got the signal bullet. Get through this area with the help of your partner covering you. By using the signal bullet armed as your sub-weapon, you'll be able to receive cover from your partner. Alright. Guess we'll equip that as our main weapon. Okay, so we don't actually... God damn it. We don't actually shoot them with the signal bullet. So, them being red like that means apparently they're enraged, which happens if you set them on fire, but I guess they're just all going to be like that. I mean, we seem to get infinite ammo here. Only takes a moment to reload. Man, they are quick when they're angry. Also, very generous range on that bite. Like, I can't even get away from them. They're just constantly in motion. I don't know if I just have to kill them all, or what. We don't have anywhere to go, it seems. Okay. This kind of sucks. I don't know if where we fire even matters. I think as long as there's a target, he'll fire at it.
Nice backup! Your turn!
Okay, you better have good aim.
Now, am I going to have to shoot this time, or is it just going to be Dylan running across? Alright, Dylan's turn. Yeah, so I guess they have to be at least on the same screen as me. Otherwise, she just targets my position. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid getting hit here at all. At least there's no friendly fire on the artillery. Now, could I farm points here, you think? Seems like I could, but it's not very quick. Alright, I guess we're hopping down. Oops, that's the map button. Wrong trigger. Damn it, I keep hitting left trigger when it's left bumper. Like, it's a neat idea, but just why did they have to be enraged? Just to ensure you absolutely could not avoid them. I have to imagine without the armor, this part is fucking awful. Or on the harder difficulty. gonna say forget about trying to get a lot of points here, and we're just gonna go. Let as few of them respawn as possible. This is a weird section.
That was close. Your turn now.
Just gotta keep leapfrogging our way through the space. I mean, it's nice that they have some sections where you switch pretty frequently between the two characters instead of just, like, here's a big chunk of the game where you're one character and then the other, and that's it. Like, I'm sure some people would have preferred if they did like a scenario A, scenario B thing, but I think it's better to have just both of them in one. Also, that wouldn't really make sense for this because of the way that, you know, sometimes you need the other character to come by and solve your problem.
Good job. Let's go.
I'm not gonna need this anymore.
Little did she know she would need it hours from now. And have to come back and get it. Also, not really sure why they call it a signal bullet and not just like a flare gun. Alright, so who am I playing as, Dylan? And Regina's just following me. You have found a new dino file. Triceratops, meaning 3-horned face, 8.5 meters by 3 meters. They are herbivorous and they can be found in the outskirts of the city and the fields. They protect the herd's eggs in herds. They protect the herd's eggs in herds. No shit. They are social dinosaurs. They are very gentle in nature and they will not become vicious unless forced to, such as stepping on their egg. A half a year ago, their attack on the city was unstoppable. A section of the city was completely destroyed. They seemed to remember who harmed them. Ever since then, some of our soldiers had to pay their lives for it. If you dare fight them, you have already lost the fight. An angry Triceratops is unstoppable. The only thing that will stop it is an even more angry Triceratops. All we can do against them is use heavy firearms and aim for their nose and get as far away as possible. Since they have priority for their social lives, they will not come after you if you leave their territory. All you can do is run. Gee, that doesn't sound like foreshadowing at all that someone's going to step on an egg. His windpipe has been ripped out. They appear to have been killed not as food, but as enemy. They've been at war with the dinosaurs. Alright, well, I guess we don't really need to buy anything. Well, actually, I should check if there is anything new. I'm gonna say, we didn't really use any ammo in that section. There was a foul stench in the area. They must have battled it all out here. I mean, it doesn't look like that was that long ago. There is still the smell of smoke in the air. Not much time has passed since they were killed. I have a feeling we're gonna get in that Jeep.
Over here.
Considering it's not part of the background.
It's horrible. Who would have done this?
Is that a baby Triceratops, I guess? Yeah, I think I can see what's gonna happen here.
Dylan, over here.
I have to run away in this Jeep, which is not part of the background. Now, if it's a social herd animal, why is it only attacking by itself? Alright, we got another shooting section. So apparently this thing is unkillable, and we just have to... like a railgun or rail shooter game, we just have to shoot it so it doesn't damage us. Is that it? Nope, here comes more. I feel like these sections are actually kind of impressive for a PS1. Like, yeah, there's only like a few at a time on the screen, but that's because of limitations, but just having this whole 3D section seems like it might be pushing the system. Unlike the boat, though, we don't have a radar. This, like, flank Triceratops that keeps going to the right. I think we killed that one. It looked pretty dead. And so did that one.
All right.
Phew. Too close for comfort.
Yeah, that was some cool driving. Hey, Regina, in front! Watch out!
I mean, she did just drive in a straight line.
No!
That was some less cool driving. Should have stayed out of the long grass.
We're surrounded.
That just looks like a big combo to me. Never mind, apparently they still have working helicopters. How they kept that thing going for 10 years is a mystery. David, why do you know how to fly a Comanche? I see we arrived in time for the Dino War.
Let's go.
Right.
Well, that was a cool section. I liked it a little better than the one before it.
These people were the only ones left.
Did you
There
crash?
aren't any survivors now.
So we failed. How could we let everyone die?
Look, we still have the mission to retrieve the data on Third Energy research.
Dude, even if we get the data, how do we get back to our time?
Man, he is
The activator
thick.
for the gate has been destroyed, right?
That's why we need that data. If we study it, we might be able to build another gate to go back.
Fine. Let's split up and search the town for the data.
David? Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Seriously though, they like didn't know how to transition from, okay, he's flying over the city in his helicopter, but he can't just have the helicopter, so it crashed? Question mark? You're gonna tell me that literally everybody died? Oviraptor. Weird place to find that file. Egg robber. 2.5 meters by 1.3 meters. Ever since coming to this world, we've encountered many different dinosaurs. But this is the first one we thought we could handle easily. But we soon learned that we were sadly mistaken. They are equipped with 2 arsenals. One is their sharp beak, and the other is their poison. The name Egg Robber was originally given based on misconception, but it turns out that they use their beaks to crack the hard shells of eggs, and to protect themselves they have acidic poison. They are well equipped in both offense and defense. You shouldn't stop moving when you fight them. Some will spit poison, some will jump kick you. You have a better chance of surviving if you continue to move around and attack. Their small size makes them a pain. They scamper and attack in groups. They really gets on your nerves. Definitely not a lot of good copy editing in this game. To counter them, a weapon which you can blaze away. It should do the job. That is even more awkward pair of sentences. To counter them, a weapon which you can use to blaze away. Kind of sounds like it should use a flamethrower on them. The only blazing weapon Dylan has. He doesn't have a machine gun. Which you'd think the HMG would be his, but no. Apparently Regina can handle that M249 just fine. It's a drugstore sign. It has been repainted several times, probably by the owner. Wait, so did they just continue to have stores here in Edward City for 10 years? Currency somehow still had value? There are signs of humans being eaten as well as raptors. Wait, the raptors were eaten? Those look like oviraptors. Kind of small. It's a small vehicle. All it needs is fuel to run. It's in good condition. Apparently they were doing better here than we thought. Alright, we can probably save in Robson's store. Don't shoot. I'm human. Oh, sorry. I thought you were one of those things. Shop owner's papers. I underestimated the idea of trying to protect human territory. The plan to clean out the dinosaurs intruding into the city failed. The humans in this world are about to be extinct. We human should have never laid our hands on third energy, thanks Dr. Kirk. The military folks still don't get it even after all this. Their plan is to fire the third energy missile in this area of the jungle and wipe the whole area out. Third energy missile. They plan to take the third energy data disk to the missile silo in the jungle and input the data into the warhead. The missile is scheduled to strike this area at noon tomorrow. It's either the missile first or us first. Who knows? I guess they never got the chance to fire. So, does a third energy missile just send a whole section of area to somewhere else or somewhen else? It's the dead body of a raptor. The raptor has a shotgun wound. The owner and the raptor must have killed each other. There are many repair items such as paint. Most of the cans have swollen from age. Dead body of a raptor, but not the same raptor. There is a shredded box of cigarettes, and inside are handmade cigars. The cart probably had everyday goods in it. There are hardly any new goods. Old books already read are everywhere. You got the living quarters key. He must have been the owner of this store. There's a shotgun by his feet. We don't need a shotgun because we've already got one. Knives and hammers must have been kept here, but nothing is left. They must have been taken to use as weapons. On the counter are books and tabs of sales records. Of course, there is nothing written in them. Another Medpack S. We're still at full health because, we were in a Jeep. The glass on the shelf is broken, and the inside has been trashed. I see some rifles in there. In the cashier are lots of bills put in carelessly. All the coins have been taken out. We only use change from now on. It's our only currency. Alright, well, that was a pretty eventful episode, I think. Even if our whole mission seems to have been a complete failure, because people were alive and then happened to die just as we got here. But I think we're getting pretty close to the end now, because I know this is not a long game, so can't imagine there's that much left. However, there's one dinosaur I know is in this game, because somebody was talking about how they ported the model to Trespasser, And we still haven't seen that one at all yet, so I'm wondering when he shows up. Anyhow, that'll do it. Hope you folks are enjoying this playthrough of Dino Crisis 2, and that you'll join me again next time. Take care, everyone.